Hey, welcome.
Whoa, we did it.
All right, it's working. Everything is
Wednesday.
finally happening. Yeah,
Again.
let's do it.
We made it. Well,
Share a link, everybody. We're on a new channel this week.
Yeah, we're trying to build.
There's a lot
so
to
far,
be
our
built.
channel has doubled in subscribers. It had one, it was me, and then my mom subscribed, and we grew our audience by 100%. So I'm pretty excited about that. And
I think actually my parents are watching today for the first time.
Oh, nice. We got to get them to subscribe. I mean, it took me about 3 hours to walk my mom through how to subscribe to a YouTube channel, but I think worth it. Worth it for the uplift in audience viewership. Indeed. So should we do this? Because we have a super fun show tonight, but we have 2 new games, which means we're going to be playing 4 games tonight, which means we got to get this party started. So let's do this. Pour a drink. Have a think. Share the link. Wink, wink. That all rhymes. And do you know why? Because today, I think, is National Read a Poem Out Loud Day. Something like that. That's what Jared, aka Rabbit Whale, told me. So we're gonna get to it. If you're watching on YouTube, please sub, like, and share. If you're watching on Twitter, please like and retweet. If you're watching on Facebook, what's wrong with you? Oh, our patrons, we couldn't do it without you. We really, really appreciate your support. And I mean that. You all are great. You're the lifeblood of our show, except for our actual blood, which is really my lifeblood. That was not funny. Oh, double slides, double patron slides. I love this. Again, patrons, we love you. Okay, this is the Come Inside show team. That's me on the left, carrying a lot of books, and I have very sort of old, wrinkly librarian hands, which are actually my real hands. Renoska, I don't know how she continues to get on these slides. She's not even part of the show. I don't get it. And then we have these shelf stocking boys, very handsome Jesse and Jared. I don't know, looking at discussing the Dewey Decimal System, perhaps in the young adult section. I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, hey, Jared, are you in the young adult section? What book are you guys discussing there?
It's the Magic Treehouse, actually.
Oh, nice.
You gotta,
classic.
Yeah.
This is a classic. Yeah. Can we just hear it for Jared's just smooth as silk radio voice? It is amazing. It's like butter. I could drink that.
Inside.
Oh my God. All right, here we go. We are going to bring on our first guest. It is the amazing Laura Beth Barrett. How are you? Thank you so much for coming on the show. We're so excited to have you.
Oh my God, that's more books I've ever read in my entire life that you had on the screen. That's great.
Oh yeah. Well, that's good. Well, we missed your fun facts there. I'm going to read them. and we'll just pretend they're still on the screen. But it says here, you were the original Baby Shark. Plays football, loves a good thirst trap, and loves a good parent trap. What does that mean? What does that mean? Loves a good parent trap. Are you a parent?
Have you ever seen The Parent Trap, the movie?
I have.
My parents just got divorced, so I was like, I love a good parent trap, like to try to get them back together. You would need to know inside information. That's coming inside for you.
Did it work? Did your hilarious schemes to reunite your parents work?
No, not even a little.
No. All right. Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe they'll watch the show. They'll remember their love of laughter and their love of your comedy, and
right.
Something magical will happen. I don't know. Okay. Well, thanks for coming on. We're going to see you in a little bit, but now I'm going to bring on our next guest. It is Carmia. And it says here, during her driver's license test, she hit a squirrel that was not on the exam. She's been known to hide so well. During hide and seek with her kids, she can take a nap before they find her. That's good. People are always messing up her name because it's not a name. It's really a lead into the question, what? She likes to play two truths and a lie, which might be a lie. Carmia, how did I do your joke there? I know you do that joke with your name. Did I do it? Did I do it okay?
You did it okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's not
as good as it's hard to really be as good as me sometimes.
I agree. No, I totally agree. Tell me about this squirrel thing. What was that? Is that a true story?
That is true. Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah. I was about to hit the squirrel, and so I pressed the brake really fast, but the instructor / tester was like, what are you doing? There are cars behind us, keep going. So I kept going, wincing. And then she said, it's fine. Nothing happened, it's fine. But there was another student / tester in the car with us in the back. And I saw him in the rearview mirror, and he went like this.
Yeah. Well, I've heard if a squirrel runs across the street, you're supposed to just go right through it. I think that's the safest thing.
That's the deer.
That's what they tell you. Oh, it's a deer? I thought that was a squirrel. All right. Well, you're a killer. What can we say? Thanks for coming on the show. We will come back to you shortly, but now I'm going to bring on our next guest. Mr. Jimmy Murray. He never learned to drive. Doesn't mean he hasn't killed any squirrels. He likes video game soundtracks. Went from comedy to homeless to AI, that stands for artificial intelligence, back to comedy. His current goal is to climb 470 flights of stairs in under 56 minutes by September. Now, I'm not a math guy, but I think there are more than 56 minutes between now and September.
That is correct.
So I'm a little confused. So what's this deal? Where? First of all, where are you going to find 470 flights of stairs?
This is all going to be Stairmaster.
Ah, you will be the Stairmaster.
Absolutely, Lord.
And why are you doing this? Are you doing this for charity, for health reasons, for just so you had something to write down tonight? Like what?
Actually, reason, yes, that last part was mostly true. It's the dumbest thing. So when Kobe Bryant tragically died, everybody was doing tributes to him. So I did.
That was dumb.
Yeah, that sucked. That was a very bad day.
Very.
I did. So I did 24 flights of stairs in tribute because of his second Lakers number, and then 33 for his number at Lower Merion High School. And then I thought I could do like the school. There's a 9/11 stair climbing event. So this was 2020. I thought I could do this by this year, and nothing's going to go wrong this year. And I started losing weight really quickly. So yes. Also the health reason that you brought up before. And ideally I'd like to do it for charity, but you have to plug in with people like years in advance. So this is going to be a labor of love at first with built-in stretch goals. Hopefully I can get to the goal I've already set for myself. And after that, it's going to be a matter of increasing the time and adding possibly a firefighter suit on top. So we'll see.
Oh, I like that. Excellent. Yeah. All right. Well, keep us posted. Maybe we can live stream it and be in the chat and cheer you on. And if you're raising money, let us know, and we're happy to support.
I really appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you.
All righty. Who else we got? Oh, our judge, Mr. Aaron Ring, wearing some sort of headlamp If you have this is my impression of Aaron. If you have a conversation, Aaron, why don't you just read it? You're here. Why don't you read your fun facts for us?
Okay. If you have a conversation with me, you might think I have a lot of metal in my head. You'd be wrong, though. The metal is in my leg. I once had to take a week off work after scalding my crotch with coffee. I know that sounds strange now, but it was before Zoom. Animals like me, except for this one monkey who tried to kill me. And I heard about 30 seconds of the best 1 minute of 1999. All of that.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that play. It was amazing. I think it won a Tony, a tiny Tony, right?
Yeah, thank you. I'm working on my 1 minute opera.
Oh, nice. I can't wait.
I'm just trying to raise the budget, which opera is very expensive to put on, even by the minute.
Yeah, they charge you the union because unions charge you by the minute,
right?
And so that gets tough. And you got to watch out for those monkeys. I agree. And lemurs. Lemurs are nasty, nasty little bastards. But you know this, okay?
Yeah.
So, Aaron, tell me how are you going to judge? How are you going to judge the contestants tonight? What are you looking for from them?
A nice smile.
What's that?
A nice smile.
A nice smile. That's it. It's all about the smile.
It's all about the smile.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, look, I intend to judge as unfairly as possible.
Good. Well, that's why we asked you to do the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I went to skirting the law school. So.
All right. And that's, Aaron's a very deliberate judge and a deliberate speaker, and that's why we love him.
I'm going to be partial, very partial.
Good. If there's one thing we need more of, it's partial judging.
And I'm going to legislate from the bench. We're going to have a lot of legislation from this bench.
Very well. Very good. All right. So we'll see you in a minute. Thank you for joining us. And who's the last contestant? It's you, of course. You think you've got a funny answer? Put it in the chat. Then tag the comics and yell at them on Twitter. I don't know how you yell on Twitter. I think it's an all caps thing. Vote for the best player at the end of each round to help them win. You have images or questions, ideas like the fabulous Jimmy Murray did for this episode, DM us at Come Inside Us on Twitter. Let's get to it. Our very first game tonight is Stiff Diction. You guys know how this works. We're going to show you a word that I made up. Then you're going to give us a definition for the word and use it in a sentence. Then Aaron is going to award up to 3 points for each of your answers. The audience will decide at the end which word definition combo will be enshrined in the Come Inside Stiff Dictionary Abridged Edition. That is a mouthful, but I'm very articulate. Here we go. Our first word is Pempatam. And Aaron, if you could just read for us what our Twitter fan Goldberg had to say about Pempatam, I would appreciate it.
Pempatam is a noun, meaning someone who takes the place of a pimp on a temporary basis. Sugar Daddy needs to take a vacation, so he will hire a Pempatam to watch over the girls while he is away. Pempatam.
Excellent. Very good. Okay. So here we go. Carmia, Pempatam.
It's a type of drum made from hemp, and it's best played solo. It has to be played with a specific rhythm. Pempatam, 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 pempatam. So here's a sentence. Dude, cool it with the pempatam. It's contrasting with my bongos.
Excellent. All right. Pempatam, Laura Beth.
Pempatam is a noun, meaning upset stomach medication. Sentence, side effects of Pempatam include feeling relieved after finally pissing Chipotle out of your butthole.
Wow. I could have used a Pempatam after lunch yesterday. That might be too much. Jimmy Murray, Pempatam.
I feel it's a verb that's an old Iroquois word that means to purify water. Excuse me, white guy, if you're getting water from there and you want to avoid dysentery, you should probably first Pempatam it.
Oh, later became a drug to cure Pempatam. Interesting. Okay, Aaron, what do you think? What do them points get?
Okay. Let's start from the closest. Jimmy, Pempatam, and Iroquois. I like it. Although you're saying it is cultural appropriation. So I'm going to give it 2 points. Laura Beth, Pempatam, a medication. I'm also going to give that 2 points, and an imaginary 1 for the diarrhea. That's still 2, but you have the honor of an imaginary 1. And Carmia, I'm going to say you won this one. Pempatam as a drum. You know what? It could be a drum. If it's anything, and I like the onomatopoeia that you gave it. Excellent.
Very
3
nice.
points.
Excellent. All right, I can tell that this is going to be a difficult game. You guys are going to, are going to have to really work at it
the smile.
to earn Aaron's love and devotion. Okay, let's move on, shall we? The next word is, what is the next word? Jaluki. Jaluki.
Oh.
Aaron, what did Pickley and 87 have to say about Jaluki?
He, she, or they said it was a sputum coughed up after inhaling grounded cannabis through a marijuana cigarette. Man, you need to start using a filter. It'll stop all that jaluki.
Oh, I hate it. I hate jaluki. The worst. All right, here we go. Laura Beth, jaluki.
Jaluki is a verb, meaning when you're staring at a fine maiden whom which you'd like to have sex with. Using it in a sentence, it would be jaluki, but you can't touchy.
I get it. Very good. Jimmy Murray, jaluki.
Jaluki. It is a noun for a dance that originated in 1920s Nebraska that since the stock market crash of 1929 has fallen out of favor. Hey, you'll never believe it. In a sentence, hey, you'll never believe it. Cindy said yes to the dance, and all night we're going to do the jaluki.
Good. All right. Carmia, jaluki.
Yeah, the jaluki is a brand of pacifier targeted to preschoolers, as in, no, sweetie, you can't bring your jaluki to nursery school unless you bring enough for the whole class.
Very good. All right. Aaron Ring, what do you think?
Okay, we're going to start with Carmia. Jaluki is a brand name. I think when in doubt, go with brand name, right? But that it's a brand name of a pacifier gets you points. It gets you 2 points.
Very well.
Laura Beth, you went with the pun, which automatically gets you 2 points. Because it's cheap, but I love puns. Jimmy, you're the clear winner this time. Jaluki is a dance. It sounds like it could be a dance. That was great, and I like your little act out. That's 3 points. That's 3 points of
Excellent.
act out.
All right, here we go. We're moving on.
Get out of your DMs. There's nothing worse than an unsolicited mail pic. Okay,
that's true. That is harassment. All righty, here we go. Carmia, Melpick.
The Melpick is an Australian toothpick that originates in Melbourne. Mate, I see there's some Vegemite in your molars. Try this Melpick. That's not Vegemite, that's koala. Plus, your accent is terrible.
Excellent. Jimmy Murray, Melpick.
Melpick is an adjective. It's forced slang for awesome from an old TGIF sitcom called Aliens in the Family. Basically, the word fetch. Wow, somebody remembers Aliens in the Family. Basically, it's fetch before fetch. Girl, that is so Melpick.
Laura Beth, Melpick.
Melpick is actually a noun, meaning any photograph you take of your friend Melody. Used in a sentence, it would be, Mel looks awesome in this Melpick. I wish I could do more than just jalooky at her.
Oh, callback. Bonus point from me. All right. Aaron Ring, what do you think?
Okay. Well, Laura actually stole her usage from our sample, which I admire. And I give 1 point. 1 point for plagiarism. And 1 point for the callback. For a grand total of 2 points. Jimmy's on fire. Another 3. Because anybody who invents an 80s sitcom that has an alpha-like subject matter for anything gets 3. And Carmia, Australia automatically gets 2. And your terrible Australian accent, put it over the line for 3.
All
So
right.
we're tied.
All right.
Yeah. Right.
Wow. All right. It is close. So now is the time. Wait. Now is the time on our show where we vote in the chat. So tell us who you thought was the silliest player of Stiff Diction. And meanwhile, maybe we'll chat with our guests a little more. I don't know why this is on here. What do you think about Spider-Man?
Ha ha ha, you have been hacked by Rinoska. Oh wait, was I supposed to say that?
I guess you already know my name because I hosted last week. Yes, it's okay. I'll take my mask off. Anyway, I heard it's a poetry day. My favorite.
You know, I guess she doesn't realize that she doesn't have to hack to come on the show. She could just come on. But just so you guys are aware, Renoska has been hacking this show for weeks. And then she hacked her way into the host seat 2 weeks ago. But then I hacked my way back. And it's just been a hackathon, much like tonight's episode. So, I think that we might have some votes that are in. Jesse, how are we doing on the votes? Or not?
Hey, sorry. We have 1 vote so far for Laura. We need more votes.
In the lead.
1 vote only?
Yeah, Laura Beth is
Chat.
Yeah, is that like a
What's
husband
going
vote?
on?
What's going on here?
What's going on, YouTube watchers?
So,
Please vote. Oh, Floodsy voted for me. Hooray! Now I see some Carmia. I see Michael reminding people to vote. That's all good.
yeah. All right. I think he's saying vote for people. Just
Oh,
everybody in general.
okay. So there's 1 vote for people.
Yes.
I think you might be right.
That means all of us get 1 point.
Yes.
That's where people.
By the way, do I
love
have an official score sheet, or am I just keeping my own? I'm keeping no.
We
Okay,
have
good.
the scorometron keeping score, and I think now Jesse will be able to share with us who is the winner. Here we go. Jimmy is in the lead with 11 points. It looks like he won the vote. Carmia 8, Laura 7. Aaron, you got to up your game, buddy. All right, let's move on to our next game, shall we? Keeping it moving at a very brisk pace tonight, I might add. Okay, here we go. What that mouth do? We're going to show you an image. I'll call on one of you. You'll act out what's really being said. Aaron will judge. And we'll show you some Twitter tweets that will probably be very funny. Here we go. Here's our first image. All right, first image. Here we go. Laura Beth.
So the guy in the hat's like, dude, just let me burn your ear with this cigarette. And the girl's like, I love my dude diet. Ugh. And then the blind guy isn't saying anything because he's blind, rude to ask.
Jimmy Murray.
All right, so the hipster who's collected all 7 Chaos Emeralds is either reading Vogue on Poetry or the secret ingredients to Arizona tea and Honest tea and his special blend of kombucha tea. Or he's listing all the open mics his friends have missed and is shaming them. And they can't stand it.
Wonderful. Carmia.
I just did the girl, and what she's saying is this blonde guy in the Dr. Seuss Rasta hat for real? It's called a sonnet, dude, not a sonnet. Gag me with a spoon.
Wait, it's called a sonnet? Oh, I feel silly. All right, Aaron.
Okay.
What do you think?
All right. Jimmy, you didn't say what thing. You only said what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Thus entirely skirting the rules of the game. I'm going to give you I'm sorry. I'm going to give you a 1. You ignored what you were supposed to do. You need to be punished. Laura Beth, I like your completely literal take on it. I'm going to give you 2. Carmia, sonnet, that's a 3-pointer. You got that in from the key. Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm going to bring up some tweets that our amazing audience posted during the week. And I am going to ask Aaron which one of these tweets he liked the best.
Okay. Let's see.
We could just, wait for you to
I
read them all
already
very
know
slowly.
which one.
Okay, go.
Do you guys want to know what Jaluki means or nah? Because callback. I have to reward a callback.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Dean Curtis takes it. All right. Here we go. Next image. And Carmia.
Yeah, I did the photographer, and he's saying, okay, everyone, at the count of 3, show me your worst impression of a funeral procession.
Laura Beth.
As you can see, the person on the right is saying, guys, check out this awesome fart. Then she proceeds to fart. And everybody's like, yeah, that's awesome. Except the guy in the middle is like, hates feminism.
Jimmy Murray.
So the lady on stage left is doing Jump Around from House of Pain, and the guy in the middle is saying X-Men is going to be here forever. And the one white lady's like, I'm doing my best Rachel Dolezal per impression.
Aaron Ring.
Okay.
What them points get?
Jimmy gets 2 pounds.
Oh.
Carmia gets 2 points for funeral procession. Laura Beth, I don't know how you did it, but I was there that day. I took that picture, and that's exactly what happened. You get 3 points.
All right. Here are some tweets from our hilarious viewers. Aaron, is there one that might stick out to you at first glance?
Yes. Absolutely. Okay. And it's from Picklelandy 87. Surely not everyone was Kung Fu dancing.
Very good. We love Pickly Andy. She's always killing it with these tweets. All right, moving on. Moving on to Jessica Keibol's favorite picture of the week, because we know she loves dressing in all denim. Here we go. Laura Beth.
So little girl goes, "Mommy, yes? If you smile big enough, they won't notice your massive camel toe."
Jimmy Murray.
I got my mom, I got my shades, got my 90s jean ensemble, my day is made. We're gonna turn, we're gonna toss, we're gonna ask employees, where is the boss? We're the Karens, that's right, we're the Karens, and we hate you a latte.
Wow.
Carmia.
Quick, smile like I'm your best babysitter, and I won't tell your parents how we stole these outfits.
Very good. Aaron Ring, what do you think?
Okay, Carmia gets a quick 2. Laura Beth, I gave you a 3 for camel toe. Jimmy, God, where can I start? I mean, you wrote a musical. You wrote the 30th musical that would have won in 1999 for the 32nd musical contest. And I know because I was there. However, I can only give you 3 points. Someone out there in internet land, give this young gentleman more points. He deserves more points.
Give him more points. We give him a bonus point for the jingle. We probably could do that. There we go. Bonus point. All right. Aaron Ring. Here are some tweets from our hilarious viewers. What sticks out to you?
Let's see.
Oh, there's another camel toe.
There's a camel toe.
They're everywhere.
And another
It's
Karen.
the season.
No, man. Yeah.
This is the time of year when camel toes migrate south.
2
so I think you
Canadian
can spin a lot of them.
tuxedos. I'm gonna say Bob Jorgensen.
Bob J. Can you read it for us?
It's a dialogue.
Okay, I'll do the second part.
Okay. When I was your age, this was the coolest outfit to wear at the mall.
That's very sad, Mom.
And scene.
Yes. All right, Bob J, you're an absolute killer. Okay, so now we're going to vote. Don't forget to vote, people. Vote in the chat for who is your favorite. And while we're doing that, or while they're doing that, I don't know, we could just talk about our favorite.
I know you guys might think we don't like many things in Russia, but we do. For example, cute kittens, poetry, and hacking the comedy shows. So I got the poetry for you. Okay, ready? Let's go. Свежей жизни вместе с Ментос, свежей жизни с Ментос, Russia полон сил, Ментос, свежее дыхание. Okay, fine, you got me. It's Mentos the Fresh Maker. I don't know any poetry.
Oh, Renoska, you were so kooky. Gotta love it. You gotta love Russian Mentos. Russian Mentos are fantastic. What's your favorite breath mint, Laura Beth?
I like a good Tic Tac, but only the orange one, so that my breath keeps smelling bad.
But tastes great.
They're just like candy, man. Candy, man.
It's amazing. Mm-hmm. It is. And the other Tic Tacs, the minty ones, are really good for like the first 20 seconds. And then you're out of candy into mint. And you're just like, I wish I would have had the orange ones. At least that's
right,
my
because I feel like, yeah, regular Tic Tacs, I feel like make your breath stink at the end anyways.
Yeah.
Even the
this is captivating. Ones. Captivating TV.
Of this conversation, but can we talk about Mentos too?
If you would like, Carmia, do you have a comment to share with us on Mentos? Because I would love to hear it.
I think the mint Mentos are really what you need. They're chewy and effective.
Nobody eats Mentos anymore.
Are they candy or a mint, though?
Are you calling me old?
So if I could quickly interject here, I would second Mentos only for the Foo Fighters music video "Big Me" for their reference to Mentos with Futos, the fresh fighter, which was one of my favorite things growing up. And to answer your question, Aaron, it's yes, it's a mint candy. I believe it's governmentally classified as that.
It's both.
In the same way that a pizza is a vegetable.
So it's like like the SUV of mints.
Indeed. Oh, look at this.
The rabbi has.
I like that Jesse is just the rabbi will do our. That's going to happen later, and
okay.
Let's just forget that. Thanks for ruining the surprise, Aaron. I appreciate that. So here is the scores: Jimmy Murray 19, Laura Beth 18, and nobody else matters. Let's be honest. Carmia 15, Aaron 0, still 0. Okay. Here we go. Let's move on. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. We're announcing a new game tonight. This game was inspired by a Twitter game that our very own Jimmy Murray invented. And Jimmy and me and Andrew Flums, who's in the chat right now, had a great time playing. And we thought, you know what? Let's try this on the show. So here we go. Idiots. World premiere. Here's how the game works. You, i.e. the comics, will invent an updated version of each of the 3 idioms we present. For example, if the idiom was cool beans, you might say chili legumes. Here we go with our first idiom ever. The honor of Early Bird Gets the Worm goes to Mr. Jimmy Murray. Early Bird Gets the Worm.
The first shopper gets the toilet paper.
Oh, very good. Laura Beth, Early Bird Gets the Worm.
The woke chick gets raped.
Oh, wow. Coming in hot. Carmia, once you recover, Early Bird Gets the Worm.
Sunrise, grub prize.
Oh, very nice. All right, what do you think, Aaron? What do you think? Idiom it's first judge ever. How we doing?
I look Carmia's efficiency. That's a winner. That's a 3. Laura Beth exercised her First Amendment right. And I'm not the government, so I can't put her in jail. But I can give her 2 points.
Nice.
Jimmy gets a squeaked by 3.
Excellent.
Not bad.
All right. Not bad. Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Here we go. Idiom it number 2. Screw you, horse you rode in on. I was actually just talking to Aaron. Here we go. Idiom number 2. Screw you and the horse you rode in on, Laura Beth.
I want to have a threesome with a cowboy and his horse.
Jimmy Murray.
Netflix and chill both yourself and your Ford Mustang, sir.
Carmia. Screw you and the horse you rode in on.
Don't even think about parking here.
Aaron, what do you think about these idioms?
Well, again, Carmia went with efficiency, but somehow skipped the idiom part. So I'm going to give that a 2. Laura Beth knows that the way to any horse's heart is a threesome. So I'm going to give her a 3. And Jimmy, once again, that's a good 3, my friend.
All right. Excellent. Moving right along with our third idiom. A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. What say you, Jimmy Murray?
A drone that's scanning the air is worth a couple on the ground.
Carmia, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
Just click buy now. Amazon is the best deal. Those free shipping coupon codes on the other sites are bogus.
And Laura Beth.
Bush did 9/11.
Laura Beth, you're going to have to repeat. I think we didn't hear that the first piece of it.
Bush did 9/11.
Oh, I just thought there was more to it. My mistake.
No, that's the thing, is that there wasn't more to it.
I'm not smart. I am not smart. That is a fact. I'm wondering if our contestants understand the concept of idiomates. Just kidding. Okay, Aaron, what do you got?
Well, once again, Carmia skipped the idiom part, and she also from efficiency, leaving her with one. Laura Beth, not so much idiomatic, but you know what? Very efficient and true. So 3. Jimmy, you are getting more and more relevant every minute. And that deserves a 3.
I love it. This is going very well.
As the
Please tell us.
Award-winning author of a 1-minute play, or co-author, I know minutes.
All right, here we go. Who was the biggest idiomate? Winner gets 3 extra points. So this means it's time to vote, audience. It is time to vote for your favorite.
I mean, I wish I knew some poetry, but I grew up in a forest with wolves and bears. What else am I supposed to do? I came here to America to learn some poetry. Okay? That's why Craig gets -1 point. Also, the judge gets 5 points and every contestant gets 2 points. Because I'm nice Russian, okay? I'm also bored and I like this show. I mean, does even Craig knows any poetry? I feel like for this show he has to tell at least 1 poem. Let's go, Craig. Let's do this.
All right. Well, I guess I'm on the spot. I'm going to come back to it. The only poem coming to mind is a limerick told to me by my father when I was just 9. Would you like to hear it?
Please.
It's a classic. There once was a man from Nantucket whose finger was so long he could suck it. While wiping his chin, he said with a grin, "If my ear were a hole, I would
pluck it."
So, yes, I had a very disturbing childhood full of dirty limericks. So, in any case, I would like to bring on our very own Rabbit Whalevy, or Rabbi T.W. Whalevy, who is going to share with us some actual spoken word in his just buttery, soul-soothing voice. So let's hear it for Jared.
Woo!
All right. This poem doesn't have a title, but it's very sophisticated and has a lot of nuance. It's a little bit one of those. So here you go. Mm-hmm. I wrote this rhyme to come inside and bust all in your ear holes and coat your tympanium with my hot, disjointed vowels. See, I am poetically sound, and it's taken me years to be so, but this verse up perfection is quite accidental. I wanted to be in your navel. In the naval marines with the seamen of dreams, evergreen getting wet in tight pants, but despite all my pesters, the no sirs and yes sirs, the village people wouldn't give me a chance. So it's back to the board of the art, not the sword, how I hate to cleave people in twain. Unless you mean cleave 2 twains sleeve to sleeve, then mark me and Shania again. Let's stop all these musings, though I be musing. Pickle is Andy. I heard Jessica K's on the phone with Bob J, who told me in private to cut them. So I'll cut to the chase. We know poems are a race, and the finish first are the finest. The poem's over and done before I have begun. If you look at the time code, it's minus. So, Dr. Future and Craigslist, are you liking this diss track? I do better than Renovska Get Hacked. I'll get off the mic. I'll let you carry on. Just beware that the rhymer just rhymed ya. Be thankful that poetry isn't a crime, because otherwise I would have cried. I wrote this rhyme to come inside, and oh boy, did I came. I hope you're done voting, and it might be worth noting that I can't quite remember my name.
Wow.
Freaking wow.
There you go.
That was amazing. Holy mackerel.
I'm going to give that 3 points.
Yeah, me too. That was just amazing. I don't even know where to start. I'm speechless. So Laura is winning by 1 point. Jimmy, close behind. Carmia 21. Jared, out of nowhere, with just the smoothest lyrics ever. And Aaron finally on the board with 2 points. That was really amazing. Thank you so much, Jared. Wow, that was awesome. Excellent job. Okay. Here we go. Tonight, 2 new games in the same night. I have no idea what's going on. Here's another new game. This game is called Who Smarted? Here's how it's going to work. An actual professor of literature will read you a partial verse from a poem. You will complete the verse by filling in the blank. Example, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great small. I don't know. Okay,
Dang.
let's meet our professor, shall we? All right, here we go. Professor Patrick Redding, PhD, Master of Arts, Yale University, Bachelor of Arts, University of North Carolina, interested in the conceptual implications of literary form and in the way that literature responds to cultural struggles, philosophical problems, and historical crises. Aren't we all? Author of the page-turner Whitman Unbound, Democracy in Poetic Form, 1912 to 1931, still on my nightstand, and his wife ties his shoelaces. Let's bring him on, Dr. Patrick Redding. Here he is, Dr. Patrick Redding. Okay.
It's going to be an Amazon single very soon.
Oh, you look much less nerdy in person, I have to say. And if you had chest hair, I'm sure it would be delightful.
People
Here we
have been
go.
asking for that for years, but I like to keep it clean.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, Carmia thinks you're. I think something might have. I think there might have been a spark here. Okay. Here we go. Dr. Patrick Redding is going to read this to our contestants, and our contestants are going to finish the verse.
All right, here we go. Let be finale of seem. The only emperor is the emperor of.
Laura Beth.
Scheming.
Scheming. Carmia.
Spleen.
Spleen. The emperor of spleen. Jimmy Murray.
Live streams.
Oh. The only emperor is the emperor of live streams. Very good. Dr. Redding.
Wait, I don't get a turn here?
Oh, Aaron Ring.
I thought I
You're
got to
so
play
right.
this game.
You do. You do. I was premature as a child.
Okay.
Go ahead, Aaron.
My answer is Cookie Puss.
Very good. Patrick Redding, enlighten us.
The correct answer is, as one of our commenters pointed out, ice cream. The only emperor is the emperor of ice cream.
Ah, Jessica.
Do I get any points for an alien made of ice cream?
I think No, that there was no rhyming element there, but I take your point. We'll work on the idiom section later.
Okay.
Okay, Patrick. Dr. Redding, how would you score our contestants on their
I'm going to give
rhyme?
one Laura Beth a 2. I like the scheming, the deviousness of it, though the strictness of the form demands a direct rhyme. So scheming has a slight falling off at the end. Carmilla, I'm going to have to go with a 3 for you. I thought it was a very bold reimagining and also very true to the rhyme form. And Jimmy, I'm going to go with a 3 as well for the same reasons, though I like the contemporaneity of your selection.
Yeah, our show just got smart. All right, here we go. Here we go. We're reaching out to a new demographic. No offense, old demographic. But here we go. Dr.
All right.
Redding.
They fuck you up, your mom and dad. They may not mean to, but they do. They fill you with the faults they had, and
Jimmy Murray.
Make their lies seem true.
Ooh. Okay. And here we are. Yes. Laura Beth, wake up. Laura Beth, you're up. No, you're not. Carmia, you're up.
Mine works better if you say the first 3 lines again. So can you begin over, Patrick? They fuck you up, your mom and dad. They may not mean to, but they do. They fill you with the faults they had and kill your futures too.
Oh, very nice. I like how we did that. Okay. Laura Beth.
And sometimes have sex with you.
Aaron Ring. Aaron
And
Ring.
blueberry bagels and poo.
Very good. Now, I think we're reaching into the upper echelons of English literature here. What do you have to say, Dr. Redding?
wow, what a round. It brings out the best, mom and dad. I'm going to start with Aaron. I've got to give him a point. I mean, there's a lot of sensual detail there. You know, I'm smelling things, I'm tasting things. So that'll put you on the board. Let's see. I was really impressed on the first delivery by Jimmy. I thought you really stuck the landing on the rhyme scheme. So I appreciate that. A man who can stick by his metrical commitments. Trying to remember here the other ones. Oh yeah, the Carmilla did a big reading that also literally killed it with its dark side. So I'll have to deliver 3 points to you, Carmilla. I thought that was excellent. And Laura Beth, you've dropped the mic several times, but this one particularly had not just a mic drop, but howls of anguish and terrifying night visions behind it. So 3 points to you. I was aghast in the best of words.
I am aghast at the insane vocabulary of Dr. Redding. I'm awash in aghastedness.
A lot of gas in here.
Yes. This game is a gas. I get a point for a pun. Okay. Let's move on. Who's smarted? With our final verse of our final game, Dr. Redding.
The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep. Blank, blank, blank.
Jimmy Murray.
I like Radiohead's Creep.
Laura Beth.
I prefer Adele's Rolling in the Deep.
Carmia.
Miles to go before I sleep and no idea where the hell I am.
Judge Aaron Ring.
And miles to go before I sleep, and the Roadrunner says beep beep.
Oh, okay.
Very good. Very good. And I just want to let our audience know that we completely sprung this game on our contestants last minute.
Can you
And
tell?
they are just destroying it off the cuff here. I'm very proud of you all. Okay. Dr. Redding, how do you think we did?
I thought you guys did great. I guess I'll start off with Jimmy. I thought you brought in a contemporary reference that some would find soporific, but I do not. And so I'll award 2 points for the Radiohead reference. I missed one word in your response, Laura. It was like the second or third word. Could you say it one more time?
I prefer Adele's Rolling in the Deep.
Got it. That's what I thought you said. Okay. Yes, I thought that was incredible and witty, and funnily enough, also a musical reference. So I'll have to give you 3 points for that one. Carmia, you were, as always, hilarious, and I got to give you 3 points for your non sequitur of befuddlement and confusion. It's the look that I see on my students' faces after I try to teach this on a Tuesday morning. And Aaron Ring, I love this bizarre image of the Roadrunner coming onto the premises. It actually fits with the larger rustic landscape of Robert Frost. So I got to give you 3 points, man. Wonderful work.
Wow. Befuddlement.
Thank you.
And befuddlement and confusion, mind you. Both of them. Not just befuddled, also confused. Much like me, I don't really know what sporific means. I think it has something to do with spores. Okay, well that was a fun game. Let's see what the audience thinks. I wrote this. Whose smarteth doth smell so fair? Audience, please vote on the nicest smelling smarteth. And while they're doing that, I just want to ask Dr. Redding, are you you're an actual doctor, right? Like you do this for a living. You do poetry.
I am paid a
for
small
living.
pittance by the New York market rate, but yes, I do profess letters for a small wage upon time to time.
Wow.
I take
So
it you have
you're
tenure,
like the
given that you're here right now.
That's, I'm not out there fighting for scraps in the dumpsters while selling off my books to the Strand. Yes, that is correct. I have a legendary lifetime appointment. I would have to probably teach that poem and have sex with other people's children in order to be fired at this point.
Let me ask you this: when do you find the time to fight crime?
Wasn't there a crime reference earlier in this stream? Criming ya and
I'm not really.
I be criming
no
ya
really
and
paying
rhyming ya when I.
attention.
Sorry.
You look like a Fred Armisen character.
I don't know who that is. I do read a lot of books, but I'm going to take that as a compliment.
Yes.
He said I do
Portlandia?
read a lot of books. He's an actor.
I was in graduate school for a very long time.
I like that Laura Beth was like, "Are you tenured? Because if you're not, I'm not talking to you."
I only talk.
Yeah. I don't mess around with junior untenured professors.
Got those sabbaticals in the bank, baby. It's the real deal.
Wonderful. Okay. I think Aaron's having a comfort break, but while that happens, let's bring Jesse back on to see how this voting turned out. Holy crap. All right. The scoreboard has grown, but it looks like Laura has pulled it off. 40 points to Laura. Jimmy, close. 35 points. Carmia, 30. And then a whole just host of other people on the board. Flutham's got 2. Dr. Redding, 1. Wah, wah. Aaron, 9. Well done, Jared. Our rhyming, buttery, smooth genius, 11. And Jessica K, 2. And thanks for being you. Oh, Redding. There we go. So it looks like our winner tonight was Laura. Well done, Laura.
Thank you so much. It's an honor.
Speaking of winners, I'm going to go back to Aaron Ring. I'm going to ask him which of those 3 tweets that he painstakingly picked during the game did he think was the best of the night? Who is our freak in the tweets this evening, Aaron?
Can I get a quick slide of them?
No, you can't. No.
Okay, in that case, it was Kung Fu Fighting.
Oh, good. Kung Fu Dancing. I believe
Kung Fu
that
Dancing.
was Piccoli Andy 87 saying, surely they can't all be Kung Fu Dancing. If that's wrong,
Was it Kung Fu Dancing or Kung Fu Fighting?
Well, I believe her tweet was Kung Fu Dancing, if I recall. But I believe the song might have been Kung Fu Fighting.
I might just like it more then.
Oh, excellent.
It was
well,
fighting.
It was fighting. It was fighting, says random caption person. All right. Well, that's our show. Before we already our winner, but before we leave, I'm just going to put up a screenshot here. Please take a screenshot of all these funny people, except for Patrick. No, Patrick was hilarious. Please screenshot this. Follow everyone. Nobody really wins anything, but we do get validation from followers on social media, especially Dr. Redding. Nobody really likes him, so please follow him. And then let's talk to our guests here and just see what we got coming up. Anything exciting that you would like to plug at this time? How about you, Aaron Ring? You got anything coming up?
As a matter of fact, I do. I co-produce and host a virtual show every other Monday called The Nice Guy Show. And Mr. Craig Lautner was a guest on our very first one. We've got our 11th show coming up on Monday 3rd. And I do not have the list in front of me, but as always, it's a great lineup. And May 3rd, we will be featuring Judah Friedlander.
Oh, excellent. And people can just follow you on Instagram and Twitter.
Oh, by the way,
get those
the
details.
show's free.
Oh, free is my favorite price.
Well, my Instagram is A Stoker Ring, and my is Aaron SR.
Excellent. All right, folks. So check him out at A Stokering and the other one, which he was reading or looking up, I think. Password. Anyway, here we go.
Look it up.
Jimmy Murray, anything coming up that you'd like to share with the gang?
On May 17th, I'll begin live streaming again. It'll be a new game called Amaru. It's a mobile game that a friend of mine helped develop. It'll be releasing on May 15th.
Excellent. And you'll tell us all about it on your socials, I assume?
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Carmia, what do you have coming up? Anything you want us to know about?
Sure. If you happen to be in the DC area once a month, I do an outdoor lawn show in Rockville, Maryland, because that is the success level that I'm at right now. All right.
Nice. It all starts there. It all does. Carmia is very funny. If you do have a chance to see her live, I highly recommend it. She's been on a few of the shows I've produced, and she is delightful. All right. Dr. Patrick Redding, I'm guessing you don't have much coming up, but maybe a new book. I don't know. What do you got for us? Anything exciting?
A dramatic reading of that Whitman article that you shamelessly put on the screen earlier. Nothing I think that would meet your criterion, but let's see. I'm gonna be running a half marathon in Queens. If anybody wants to get out into Flushing Meadows on May 15th and slap my ass as I run by you and whisper Robert Frost lyrics, I welcome it.
Excellent. I will be there. Let's be honest. I don't even know where Queens is. Okay. And our winner, Laura Beth Barrett. Yes.
Hey.
What do you have coming up? Where can we see you next?
Actually, tomorrow night at Broadway Comedy Club, I'm doing a show. The links are in my bio on Instagram. Headlining, we have Osama Siddiqui. I don't know if you guys saw him on America's Got Talent, but he will be there too. Tickets are only $10 if you guys want to check it out.
Awesome. You guys should check that out if you're in the city. That sounds hilarious. And me, thanks for asking, Craig. What do I coming up? I have a show on May 6th, also at Broadway Comedy Club, upstairs Red Room, part of the Very Good Comedy Show crew that I will be doing. And then May 27th is a ways out, but my Storytelling Hour Upwards will be having its live in-person debut at Greenwich Village Comedy Club. We will also be including our Zoom audience as we usually do. And Mr. Aaron Ring will be hosting. So I'm very excited for that. We have a stacked lineup that night. I will tell you more about it as the date approaches. So with that, I want to thank everyone. Jesse, did you have anything for us sometimes?
Yeah, next week I'm releasing the first episode of The Primetime Directive, a sci-fi interview show that I recorded with Sharon Simon and Brett Singer.
Two hilarious comics, that we've had on the show, and they're great. So you guys should definitely check that out. And Jared, I'm sorry, I would be remiss. Is that the right word, Patrick? I would be remiss if I didn't ask you if you had anything coming up.
Oh no, I've got nothing except I'm looking forward to Dr. Redding following me back on Instagram so we can discuss literature. So
nice.
That's what's coming up.
I think he should be in a poetry slam.
Yeah, you dropped some knowledge, man. Props.
That was amazing. Thanks a million, Jared. That poem was off the charts. All right, well, everyone, thanks so much for joining us. Jesse is gonna play an outro for us, which is gonna look a lot like the intro. And we love you all. We'll see you next week, next Wednesday, just like we do every Wednesday, 9 p.m. at comeinside.us. We love you. Good night.
Thank you.